Under this year's theme, Vision for Victory, the Congressional Black Caucus fired up its members with a renewed sense of excitement at its annual legislative conference. Vice President Kamala Harris is the first black woman to be nominated for president on a major ticket, and two candidates, Angela Olsobrooks of Maryland and Lisa Blunt Rochester of Delaware, could be the first two black women to serve together in the Senate. Nicole Austin Hillary, the president and chief executive officer of the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation, said excitement translates into resolve.
We refuse, as a community focused on the mission of empowering the global black community, to go backwards. We are at a moment where we are forward-facing, and we know that with energy, collaboration, and collective force that we have work to do, and we will achieve all of the visions for success that we have for our community that are in front of us.
While most members of the caucus are affiliated with the Democratic Party, conference attendees said the shared struggles of black Americans and African immigrants cross party lines.
I think this year it's especially important because just with the climate of what's happening in the world, it's important to know what's happening around the country with leadership, because our businesses depend on that. We need to know that there are people who have our interests at heart too, because small businesses, we thrive on patronage, we thrive on people feeling comfortable and confident in what's happening in the world. And
the annual legislative conference provides one of the few opportunities for members of the Black Caucus and those closely affiliated with it to interact with one another.
So what I hope to take away is I'm very big about networking and building my social capital. So I'm hoping that I take some career advice, some professionalism advice, but more importantly, building my network and walking away with more people within my network, expanding. U.S.
President Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, the Democratic nominee for president, spoke at the conference's 2024 Phoenix Awards dinner in Washington, where they emphasized the continued strengthening of the nation's democratic institutions.
But Kamala and I made a commitment to you to prove that democracy is the way, to reject the zero-sum view of America that says, if you win, I lose. If you succeed, I fail. If you get ahead, I fall behind. Maybe worst of all, if I hold you down, I lift myself up. Instead of embracing the bigger and broader view of America, if any one of us do well, we all do well. With the help of the CBC, we went big and we went bold, and yes, the result, yes, we are better off today than we were 4 years ago.
Starting in 1971 with 13 members, the group of black legislators has grown to a record 60 members in both legislative chambers of the United States Congress. Anthony LaBruto, VOA News, Washington.